Hi everyone and welcome back. So nice to see you here again. So I got a question about which 10 fragrances I can't live without. And I tried doing this, but I landed at 15. I just couldn't pick out 10. It was completely impossible. So I made it a top list of 15 fragrances I can't live without. So we have a lot of fragrances to go through, so I'm gonna do it quite quickly. And I'm gonna start off with KILIAN Angel's Share. This boozy, sweet, warm and spicy, and absolutely amazing fragrance is definitely, I would say, the best from KILIAN. And KILIAN has so many amazing fragrances, but this one with that sweet boozy note of cognac is just something that I can't live without. This is the perfect gourmand fragrance with a boozy touch. So if you like sweet fragrances, this is definitely one I think you should try. Next up, we have a white floral fragrance with almond. And this is one that I know that not all men are comfortable wearing, but when a man has it on, he smells so attractive, so unique, and like a person who is not afraid to stand out, and that is attractive. So which one is it? It is High Frequency from INITIO. Do not miss out on this. It's so good. It's so extremely elegant. And I would say that it's not a sexy scent, but it's a very attractive and seductive scent that really gives you this alluring feeling when you smell it. It's so good. And next up, we have a beautiful leather fragrance coming up, and that is Tom Ford's Ombre Leather, and this is the original. The original is, of course, has that leather note, the animalic touch. It has some spicy notes and some floral notes, but the focus is really on the leather. And this is a very elegant and soft leather. Actually, I think that the parfum version is just as good as this, maybe even better, but there is something about the original that I just can't live without. Next up is a sugary, sweet one from PACO RABANNE. This is also fruity, it's floral with a rose note, and the one I'm talking about is the latest one in the 1 million collection, and that is 1 million ELIXIR. Do not underestimate this. This is intoxicating, it's seductive, it's alluring, and it's one of the absolute best from PACO RABANNE. And I mean, there are lots of fragrances from PACO RABANNE that are truly great and amazing that I really always want to have the possibility to smell on a man, but the one I feel that I can't live without is really 1 million ELIXIR. And we have one coming up that you can use for any occasion, and it will always make you smell just amazing. And the one is the original Stronger With You from EMPORIO Armani. This has a warm and spicy side, an aromatic side, it has a beautiful vanilla note, and there are quite many flankers to this one, and I would say that all of the flankers are really, really good. My top flankers is Absolutely and Intensely. Both of those are so great, and they have something extra and something special that you don't always find in fragrances. But I couldn't be without the original. This is so beautiful on its own. It's so beautiful to layer with other fragrances, and I can't live without smelling this on a man. And the next one up I can't live without is one that all of you guys have seen my videos before, knows exactly which one it is. And I'm thinking that if you can guess, just put it in the comments. And I'm gonna tell you soon. This is powdery, it's woody, it has a note of pear. It's so elegant, it's so masculine, it's so soft and inviting, and this is the most perfect and beautiful fragrance you can buy and wear as a man. Of course, I'm talking about DIOR Homme Intense. This is a masterpiece and I couldn't live without it. And when it comes to tobacco, there are so many amazing fragrances. I love the note of tobacco, so I have tried quite many fragrances with tobacco. And I would say that maybe there are fragrances that is better than the one I have picked out for now, but this is actually the one that I can't imagine myself not smelling on a man. So I want to mention at least Magenta Tanzanite for the beautiful tobacco note. I want to mention Montabaco Intensivo from Armand Jane, which is so beautiful. But still, the one I can't live without, and the one that made it to this top list, is Herod from Parfums de Marly. There is something about that beautiful, seductive, romantic and inviting vanilla, tobacco and cinnamon combo in this that just makes it something I wouldn't want to be without. Coming up is a woody and powdery iris fragrance with a touch of leather, and the one I'm talking about is Prada L'Homme Intense. So this is one that I wouldn't want to live without, but I have heard that it might be discontinued, and the stories are going back and forth around this. So one day I hear it's going to be discontinued, and the next day I'm hearing that it's not. And just the other day there was someone in the comments saying it's impossible to find it. So maybe I will have to live without it soon, but if you can get your hands on a bottle of Prada L'Homme Intense, just do it. There are some notes that I can never ever resist, and two of them is almonds and cherries. If you show me a fragrance and there is almonds or cherries in it, it's quite likely that I will enjoy it. I wouldn't say I love all of the fragrances with cherries or almonds, but there is something about those notes that does something to me. And one that has both almonds and cherries in a sweet, elegant and beautiful blend is L'Homme Idéal Eau de Parfum. So this one from Guerlain definitely has a sweetness, but it's not too sweet. It's just perfectly balanced. This is a very elegant fragrance. It's very easy to wear, so you can wear it to any occasion, but I think it's just perfect if you are going on a date. And we have another powdery fragrance coming up, and this one has iris, it has tonka beans and some leather. And the one I'm talking about is Valentino UOMO Intense. I can't live without this one. This is a beauty, it's a masterpiece. If you like powdery fragrances, then you probably already have this in your collection. But if you don't and you do like powdery fragrances, this is something you must try. The next one up is one that has a beast mode performance. You can spray on just one spray and it lasts for hours and it projects, and when you have it on yourself you can really smell it throughout the day, and it's a beautiful scent. This is definitely not a scent for everyone, but if you do really like leather fragrances and tobacco, I can recommend this. This is CUIR Intense from Guerlain. I would say that the focus in this one is on the leather, so you really do have to like leather. There is a touch of tobacco, and I would say some kind of smoky tobacco. So don't buy this and expect it to be a tobacco focused fragrance, because it's not. This is focused on the leather and it has a hint of smoky tobacco. This is beast mode, it's beautiful, it stands out and it's bold. Really one that you must try if you like leather fragrances. And the next one up is one that I actually think smells like a cigarette smoked, but this actually doesn't have any tobacco in it. So this is La YUCAWAM Tobacco Blaze from RASASI. This is such a good fragrance. It has a floral side that is soft in a way. It has a beautiful leather note. It has some warmth from some amber. It has violet for that soft side, and it has woody notes. This is also one with great performance. And even though it really stands out and is very different from everything else, I think you can use it to almost any occasion. This is one that I wouldn't want to live without. I am going to give you the last three, but before I do that, I want to ask you to please like this video and subscribe to my channel if you're not already a subscriber. So let's continue. And we are continuing with a woody, powdery fragrance where the focus is on sandalwood and with a hint of leather, and that is Santal 33 from LABO. This is amazing. It stands out, it's truly unique. This doesn't smell like anything else. This is the most creamy sandalwood fragrance you can ever imagine. If you don't like sandalwood, don't even try this, because this is really heavy on the sandalwood. But if you do like sandalwood, if you love sandalwood, you will probably love this one. Next up is another beast when it comes to performance, and the one is ACQUA di Parma Leather. This is a beast. And this is like the mother of all leather fragrances. You have heard it from me before. This takes over a room. This takes over everything. This is so heavy, it's so strong. It's such a raw leather fragrance that if you are sensitive to leather, you should just stay away from this. But if you do like leather, this is definitely one you must try. The focus is on the leather note, but it also has a slightly fruity and fresh side with some raspberry and some citrus, I think. So if you are a leather lover, I really suggest that you try leather from Acqua di Parma, but I'm guessing that you already have done so. And the last one up was really hard picking out because I wanted to choose several ones from this brand. And the one I am talking about is Ultra Male from Jean Paul Gaultier. This is a beauty, and I was thinking about choosing this one or going with Le Male Parfum or just the original Le Male. I think all of the three are really amazing. But what made me choose this is the powderiness combined with that beautiful pear note. I can't get enough of this. This is a classic. This is something that many know about, and for a reason. It's because it smells so amazing. And I wouldn't want to live without this. So that was 15 fragrances I can't live without. Tell me in the comments about fragrances that you can't live without. Like this video and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you next time. Bye!